Hey there, YouTube. Let's see. This video is going to be a little different than the videos I mostly make, mostly because those are information videos with a tad bit of personality, just a little bit. But this one, it's not really going to be that much informational, depending on which kind of information you're after. It's just going to be a little bit more about me. I think I mentioned before, I quit my personal training job, my group exercise job, a couple months ago at this point, and it's kind of been bumming me out because I love training and I love people, helping people. I think I've gotten my groove back. I found another avenue for me to do that, but I still want to give you guys a response. I like you guys a lot, so I want to explain what happened because I still want to train, just not in the way I was training. So I'm going to put this out there. So a little more informal, a little more about my life, and bam, let's go. So what is it? It is 2024. Let's back up a little bit to 2020, around time I decided I wanted to be a trainer, right? This was mid-COVID, right after COVID. I gotten the stimulus money and I'm like, yo, I like this lifestyle. I need to do something in order to propagate, to keep this lifestyle going. I need to plant some seeds so I can keep harvesting a lifestyle like this. And so I got into investing. I got into learning about finance. I got into just pretty much just learning what I need to do to I guess be the best person, to be free, to produce in my life, to not have to rely so much on anyone, and to just have more income. And on that way, I went down my skills, and I thought about it, and I'm like, you know, I've been lifting, this is 2020, so I was 21, since I was 14, on and off, and like, I see people do it, and this is not a brag, but like I give compliments, people tell me I'm strong, it's all relative, right? People tell me I'm big, it's all relative, right? But like, I don't think that, like, and that's not to brag on anybody, but like, when you see some of those people, like Evan Centopani or whatever, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, or like IFPB Pro Chris Pratt, some of these guys are so huge and so strong, I still feel like a baby compared to them. So this is all that to say, like, the ceiling's the limit, guys. There's so far to go. But like, I never thought of myself as that skilled, and I think that kind of is what took so long for me to find it. But like, I was thinking about my skills, and I've been working out for almost 8 years. And what others struggle with, I take with ease. It's fun to eat. I may hate eating past when I'm full, but I love the game. I love doing what I do. There is no feeling like getting under a 400-pound or 300-pound bar and thinking, if this doesn't move, you know, it's over, buddy. Like, it's stapled or reps. Like, it's exhilarating, and I guess I love it. I love the gym, and even beyond that, I love exercise. So I decided I wanted to be a personal trainer. I could do that for income. I didn't know jack diddly squat about training people. I was just good at training myself, and there is a difference. There's a difference between training yourself and motivating yourself and training others and pulling the best out of them, right? Because it requires a level of concern that you don't need for yourself. You can be a little self-destructive when you're lifting and still advance, but you can't be like that with other people. You have to take your time. You have to understand their needs and their goals, and you got to figure out, I know what to do. And I know this person. How can I get this person to do what I know is right so they can get the goal that they want and what we both want in the end? So it's different. I got into personal training, and it's been a learning experience. I started at the Y I actually started as a Group X instructor because they were offering a class. I tried personal training on my own. I didn't know the process, so obviously, I'm gonna take these off, it's getting warm. So obviously, I struggled for a little bit, and I had to learn everything. And I figured I needed a job. I needed to learn under a system. So I started working at the Y as a group exercise instructor. I started teaching the strength, and there were these awesome ladies, 4 or 5 like moms, and they always joked with me, and they had the most patience with me. I was so awkward getting in front of people. They gave me my confidence though, and through repetition and skill, like, I became a good instructor. It took a year for me to actually get a hold, and it took another year for me to become a good instructor. It took another year to understand what a good instructor is and actually level up again. So, but like, they gave me patience. It almost took me under their wing, and I taught a lot of classes. I've taught strength classes, core classes, stretch classes. I've taught strength for people 80 and 90. I've taught it a seated exercise. If it's an exercise class, I probably taught it. I taught a dance class. I taught a combat class, hit class. I love it. I love exercise, and I love sharing that with other people, because other people, sometimes people don't know what they're capable of, but you're a lot, everybody, it's for everybody out there. You're a lot stronger than you think you are. You just got to pull that shit out of you. And so I started training people, and through getting better at group exercise, then I was able to get into personal training. And now I had like this diverse skill. You know, I can train people, a lot of people, I can train one. And that kind of carried me on through the couple years, and I'll save you the trouble. I've tried working at other gyms in the past. My problem is I'm not the best employee. My communication, I need to work on, if you know me. So I do apologize for anyone who feel like I slighted them. My communication needs improvement, and that is something I work on every day. But like, other gyms, they just want to move, you know, like they want you to do the sales, and it's like, if I'm going to do the sales for you, I can do the sales for myself. So this is kind of conflicting. You want me to find clients to work out in the gym, but if I could find clients to work out in the gym, I could find clients to work out in the gym on my own. I wanted to learn the systems and the science behind the gym. And I've done a lot of research, a lot of learning over the years, and I've definitely evolved from where I was 3 or 4 years ago. But the problem was, and we'll get to this last gym, it was a kickboxing gym in Delaware. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to rat anybody out. I never have any ill will against anybody, because this is just the way the cards blow. You know, everything has its purpose, and nothing happens in a vacuum. But the thing with gyms is, like, you don't really make that much money. Like, I was training people at the Y, and I was making $15 an hour. I was making, what was it? I had to fight to get a raise to $19 an hour after all my certifications and my skills, and I was doing more around the gym than anybody else, and that's cool. You earn your value, but like, you just don't make that much. And part of it is because of the business structure. It's a non-profit. Part of it is because personal trainers only get a split, and I get it. You only have I have the skills, the technique, the personality that draws people in, but they do have the equipment, which is necessary. So it's got to be some kind of even split. No complaint there. But it's just not enough. And I was trying to do more to get the Y to increase their efforts, and the bureaucracy of business just wasn't working. Okay, whatever. So you just move on. And I moved on to this different gym. In this gym, it's definitely out of my avenue, and it's uncomfortable at first, but I loved working. I grown to enjoy working there. I met my crowd, I met my people. I still wanted to provide the best experience for everybody, because I don't know, because it could change somebody's day. I already know that, like, from years of experience, a good workout can change your day. And if it can change your day, it can change your week. And if it can change your week, it can change your month and then your life. So that was my job, was to deliver. And it's all good, but again, like with this one, they were a growing gym, and they were trying efforts, but like, my life is not in a place where I can wait on other people. You know, like, I've been struggling, trying to earn more money. That's cool and all, but so what am I trying to say? They're trying to grow, and I'm trying to grow too, but they promised one thing, and that's not what it is. They said there'd be sales, there were no sales. They said there'd be more hours, there were no hours. Things were just confusing. And honestly, I just hit my breaking point when I talked to my supervisor about making more money. And I was willing to do anything, man. I'll clean the gym. I don't care. I love being in the gym. I'll make content for the gym. I'll clean the gym. But their solution basically was to donate plasma. And anyone who doesn't know, donating plasma is like donating blood, but like, plasma is in your blood. So you get your blood back, but they take the material. Told me to donate plasma for extra income. At that point, I knew, like, this was a done deal. Like, I'm done training. Like, for an employer to tell me to go outside of the employer to make more money, instead of just giving me more opportunity there when I'm begging for it, it's just not. And maybe, like, that was the way that they said to make money, like, to sell part of my body instead of making more gym efforts will give me more sales, because I would love to make calls. I love doing all that. Whatever. Go on a tangent. But like, that was my breaking point. I just had to quit, man. I had to quit. And excuse my French, that fucked me up, because I love training people, and I've dedicated the past 4 or 5 years of my life to learning how to be a better trainer. At this point, I'm 25. I think I've dedicated 11, 12 years to working out. This is something I'm going to do for the rest of my life. I've listened to so many books, and I loved it, because I forgot this. part of my initial reason for wanting to be a trainer was because I knew it would make me a better athlete. I've learned so much about nutrition, about the body, and I've truly become a better athlete over these 4 years, and I want to give this information away. That's what I did it for. So it hurt when I had to quit, and just been questioning myself a lot lately. So if you notice, that's why like the videos I was doing good and then they kind of drop off for a month or two. That's when I quit, and I've kind of just been really confuddled with myself, like mentally. I've still been working out, of course, but I still sometimes feel like a fraud recording and saying all these things. But like at my heart, I'm still a trainer. I still give people training advice. And recently I've transitioned into a new vertical. I started working at a physical therapist. I don't want to say physical therapist joint, but a physical therapy office. And that is lovely. I love that. It's just like training, but it's a different level. It's training to help people with injuries, or training to help people prevent injuries after they come back. So I love that. My plan now is to go to school and to do this, but to also add this service into my personal training in the future. So the thing about me was I was never tied to personal training or group X. I knew I wanted to do something in fitness to display my skills, and those were the routes I have. And that didn't work out, but I did gain skills that I would still love to use. And now I'm in a physical therapy office, learning more about the body, learning more about how to recover from injuries. Certainly not certified or enough to give out information yet, but I'm still learning all of this to make me a better athlete. So I guess I just wanted to share this to let you guys know, like, I don't even know that I wanted to let you guys know a little bit more about me, because I did say I quit my training job, but like, I still want to keep training. So I am putting this out there. I still would like to keep training. So if any of you guys are interested, and I will start making more posts, more call to actions, hit me up. Send me a message, and we can work out a plan. We can figure out a program from your diet to how many times you lift a week, because I have all this information and I still want to give, but I still want to train. I don't want to train in person anymore. Maybe when I get my own gym, because that is still like the final goal, the final boss is to open up my own facility where we can all lift. We can be a lifting gang. They have gangs for all kinds of things, but never gangs for lifting. So we can be a gang for lifting, but my in-person training days are over. I'm transitioning to online training. I work in a physical therapy office now, so I'm still involved. I'm still training people, just on a different scale, but it is still lovely. It is still something nice. I just wanted to make this video to share with you guys, let you know a little bit more about me, to kind of let you guys know why I put this hiatus out, because I love making videos for you guys. It is quite funny to get up here and just to spaz, just to give you guys the good stuff. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Thanks for this interest in me, and stay tuned for more great content.